Titan principle is defined as giving your customers what they need the way they want it. The key is want. Your customers can buy whole foods and natural foods from somebody else, right? Yes or no? They can buy services that you're offering from somebody else, right? Yes or no? So everything that they need, the services, the products, and whatever, delivery, they can get from somebody else. But the reason why they're going to buy from United and from you is because you're helping them not so much with the need, but you're helping them with the want. And today we're going to go on a journey. We're going to go on a journey which we're going to take you through some laughing, some learning, but at the end of the day you're going to be walking out of here with some ideas that's going to allow you to become closer to your customers, so at the end of the day you could pick up a few more dollars from that table and live a happier life. Is that of interest to you? Yes or no?
Yes.
Are you listening in your customer's world? Are you bringing the power of connectivity to the marketplace? Do your actions support your purpose? Do you have the right attitude? To date, clients that have calculated Ron's expertise and strategies have generated over $500 million in incremental revenues. How's that for a return on investment?
You see, sales is a psychological process, and sales influence. It's not about me, it's about you. And if I try to trip that psychological process and try and shortchange it, and if I go straight to writing it down and telling you what you have to do, are you listening to me? No. How many times do you guys go into your customers and go straight to the solution? We all do. We just, let it out about all the good things and why we're so good, And we don't ask the questions about where they're trying to get to. We don't ask certain questions, and we want to know why it wasn't effective and why we didn't get the business at the end of the day. Hey, we had a great conversation, but I still didn't get the business. Has that ever happened to anybody here? So, point, psychological process. Can't shortchange it. Have to keep the customers engaged, and they have to tell you where they're trying to get to. When they do it, it's more powerful. And then when you present to specifically what they just told you about, you could present it in the right context, and it's being heard with a tremendous amount of value. Do it the other way and go straight to presenting, absolutely no value. Even though you're saying the same thing, you shortchange the process, you've lost the entire value that you had to bring to the table.
Ron Karr is a recognized and published business authority. He's been out in the business world and proven that his philosophies work. The Titan principle impacts sales, customer service, negotiations, strategic planning, and personal growth. When Ron speaks to your organization, you'll not only get theory, your participants will get practical advice they can easily put to use right away so they can achieve immediate results.
What I'm going to say is, if I could make you more profitable, simplify your business, and make you a market leader in natural and organic with zero investment on your part, would you be interested in that?
Big round of applause. Wait, stay back. All right, so you did very well, and you got them to say, tell me more, right?
I did.
Now, let's see if we can just refine it a little bit, okay? Can you say it again slowly?
Sure. If I could make you more profitable, simplify your business, and make you a market leader in natural and organic foods with zero investment on your part, would you be interested in that?
Okay, what were the most important words in that statement? Leader? Right. Okay, good. Read the first 4 words.
If I could make.
You.
That's fine.
All right, well, we'll add the you. All right? If I could make you. Go ahead, say it.
If I could make you.
Thank you. Okay, do we need those words? No. No! Let's take those out, okay? Now, and you don't want to ask a question. Because if you ask a yes-no question and they say no, you have nowhere to go, right? All right, so you heard the audience, you know what we're after. Tell us what the most important words are in your statement.
Profitable.
Yep.
Simplify your business.
Yep.
Market leader.
Good.
Investment.
Zero investment.
Zero investment.
All right, so how can you just say that in a casual manner that will get, be more powerful?
I thought I was doing that.
You were. We're going to make you do it better. Okay, so you got profitable, zero investment. What were the other two? Market leader?
Market leader,
yeah.
And simplify your business.
Okay, so how are you going to do that?
So I'd like to make you more profitable, simplify your business, make you a market leader with zero investment.
Okay, great. That's as simple as it is, right? Give a big round of applause. This is your business, people. It's not just United. This is your P&L. Treat it like a business. I asked you a question before. I said, are you more self-focused or customer-focused? Now, as a group, were you acting before more self-focused or customer-focused? And what are you motivated to do now? Great. I end with one last story. About 8 years ago, I went to Jacksonville, Florida to give the speech. It was a trip that went to hell. You ever been there? It took me 10 hours to get there. By the time I got up to the Omni Hotel and got out of my Hertz rent-a-car, I basically got out of the car looking like this. Shoulders drooped, like this, the true antithesis of what a motivational speaker should look like. And out of the corner of my eye, I see this gleaming smile, where the sun's just beaming off the teeth, and it's coming towards me. I'm going, please don't come near me. Please, I don't want to talk. And then next thing I know, he's hovering over me and goes, sir, what's your name? And I'm going, Karr, K-A-R-R. You're Mr. Karr? Yes. You don't understand. We've been waiting to meet you all day long. Really? All of a sudden, these thoughts are going through my mind. What are my client tell these people? We got this big speaker coming down, take care of him. And all of a sudden, Phil saw me, realized I was lost in my thoughts. He says, you don't understand. I've been waiting to meet you all day long. And that's when he winks at me. And that's when I realize he says this to everybody. Everybody. I wasn't unique. He says it to you. He says it to you and to you and to you. But let me ask you a question. Did he change my state of being? Yes or no? Yes. Absolutely. I said, this is too good to be true. I got to interview him. I said, Phil, the hotel must have known what they were doing when they put you in this important position. He said, what, are you kidding me? My first position was in housekeeping. Housekeeping. He says, yeah. Can you imagine me being in the room all day long making beds? I said, so what happened? Well, one day I'm having this conversation, and these two managers walked by, and they looked in, they said, who are you talking to? I said, no one. They said, if you're going to have this conversation, we might as well put you in front of someone to have the conversation with. So they promoted him to bellhop. And I said, so now, Phil, you're at the top of your game, aren't you? And that's when he winked at me. He says, the truth, Mr. Karr, is that I've had some good days, but I've yet to have the best day of my life. Powerful statement. When 9/11 happened, all these big jets are being diverted to Newfoundland. All these planes are landing from Europe because they can't come to the United States. The amount of people on the plane far outnumbered the inhabitants in these small towns. They asked the police officer, how did you guys handle it? Here was his answer. We didn't have to tell anybody what to do. It was like a spontaneous combustion of caring. Phil had that spontaneous combustion of caring, didn't he? That's all it takes, people. All it takes is to go out there and have that spontaneous combustion of caring. Be more customer focused. Be there for your customers. Help them get to where they want to be. And you, in turn, will get more than you ever thought was possible. Thank you.